So let's begin with the introduction of the course, that is VII, which stands for Cisco Video Infrastructure Implementation. So the exam code is 500710. This is the exam code if you're planning to take the certification exam as well. Now, this is the new certification design. So this has been updated in 2020, in February 2020, this was updated. And since then, this is a new certification design, and we are expecting it to be updated again now within this year or by the end of this year. So this is the current certification design we have, in which we have two main categories, that is engineering and software. This software category has been recently introduced from the last version update of the certification design. So this is specifically designed for the software developers, for programmers, where they can learn about DevNet. So this is a separate category that has been newly introduced. Then we have engineering, in which all the other tracks like enterprise, collaboration, data center, service provider, all these separate tracks are the part of engineering. And in each track, we have levels like associate, specialist, professional, expert level. Same is the case of software, in that you will find CCNA DevNet, CCNP DevNet, DevNet specialist, and expert. So if we talk about engineering, collaboration lies here in the engineering category. And for associate, now we do not have any associate level certification for collaboration. Earlier, we used to have CCNA for each track, like there was a routing switching. So we had CCNA for routing switching, CCNA collaboration, CCNA security, separately for each track. But now there is only one composite CCNA, which is not actually binded with any of the track. It is just one composite CCNA, not specific to any track, where you will find topics from enterprise, which is routing and switching. Enterprise is nothing but a new term for routing and switching. Then we have a little bit of security there, a lot of portion of wireless, some automation, SD-WAN, all of that is now the part of CCNA. So it has been a foundation of all the different technologies combined into one. So that is the CCNA. And it is not a prerequisite now. So basically, Cisco has removed the prerequisite requirements for any of the certification. So earlier, like if you want to go for professional level, you must have a associate level certification to opt for that one and to obtain CCNP. Even for expert level, you must have CCNP before that. But now there was no prerequisite, and no longer you need to have any prior certification for getting any level of the exam and certification for that particular level. So here now we have professional level, in which there are two exams that a person needs to take to become CCNP certified. Let's suppose if we talk about collaboration itself, we have CL Core, which is a core exam, which is one mandatory exam. And then in addition to it, we have a concentration, in which you get some options out of which you can choose. So we have four options that I'll show you. And out of those, you can opt for any one, you can take one. So a combination of a CL core and any one concentration would give you a CCNP certification. But now there is no CCNA collaboration. So there is no associate level exam for collaboration or any other track, for any of the track. Specialist is designed for courses like, let's suppose UCCX, some advanced courses, or VII, which are the part of specialist level, which are not the part of concentration or any of the certification from professional level. So for that, you get a specialist level. Also, let's suppose if somebody takes CL core, but not any concentration exam. Now, what would happen earlier if you're going for CCNP, we used to have like in some tracks 3 exams and some 4 exams. Unless you passed all those, the part of that particular track, you will not be able to get the CCNP certificate. But now what Cisco has done is, even if you take any one exam, for that particular exam, you will get a specialist level certificate. Similarly, even if you don't take CL core, not the core one, but just any one concentration out of the 4 options, you will get a specialist level certificate for that one. Yeah, that is a new design. Similarly, if later on you want to go for expert level, in expert level, there is one written and one lab exam. Written is the same as the one we used to have earlier, but that was separate from the professional level or any prior levels. Now the written is no different than the one we already have in the professional level, that is the core. So let's suppose if you're doing enterprise, then you need to have enterprise core, and that is just the same and equivalent to the written exam. So you do not need to take a separate written exam for expert level. If you're doing collaboration expert level, then if you have CL core, then you have the written exam already completed. So you're qualified for it and you can directly then go for the lab exam, which is an intense 8 hours lab that you take at one of the Cisco center only. And like in India, we only have one center that is in Bangalore. So a person has to check, it has to be an authorized Cisco center and not a Pearson View center, which is used for the other written exams. So that is about the expert level. So similar is the design for all other tracks as well. So this is the information about the new certification design. So this is about Cisco collaboration certification path particularly. So in associate level, we do not have any collaboration CCNA, but we have a entry level CCNA, which Cisco recommends to do as a foundation, but it is not a prerequisite or not mandatory to go for, which is a composite one. Now, as there is no CCNA for collaboration or any associate level or beginner level certification or course, which is designed for collaboration or any other track. So just to fill that gap for someone who would want to begin their career with collaboration and directly starting with professional level would be difficult for them. For people who are already working into collaboration, like for you guys, it would be still easier to directly opt for a professional or any advanced level like UCCX or VII, all those certifications. But because there is no associate level or beginner level, entry level certifications or courses, so Cisco has designed a foundation level course just to fill that gap, which is Understanding Cisco Collaboration Foundation. Now, for this one, there is no exam, no certification. This is just for learning purpose, just for knowledge purpose that you can opt for. You can do a training, you can learn this, where you learn about the foundation topics of collaboration, like from the basics to a little bit of configuration and troubleshooting from the entry level perspective. And then you can opt for the professional level, and then you can begin with the CL core and then take any concentration courses as well. So this is just for that purpose for any entry level participants who wants to begin with the collaboration track. So this is CLFND for Learning Cisco Collaboration Foundation. Then in professional level, like I mentioned, in every professional level, in any track, you have two parts of it, core and concentration. And you need to have a core and concentration to become professional and to get a professional level certificate for that. So in collaboration, we have CL core, and in concentration, we have four options. These are the four options that you can see here in the collaboration concentration exam that you can choose. You can choose any one, so that CL core plus any one of the concentration exam would give you CCNP. If you take any one from the concentration or just the CL core, that would give you a specialist level. Yeah. So in concentration, we have CLICA, that is about Cisco collaboration applications. We have CLACCM, which is Cisco Advanced Call Control and Mobility Services. Then we have CLCEI, which we were just talking about, in which you learn about collaboration, cloud, and edge solutions um, focused on the expressway series. Then we have CL Auto. This is about collaboration automation. So here, this is automating and programming Cisco collaboration solutions. So these are the four different options from the concentration exams. So you can choose any one. Let's suppose you do CL core and then CLICA. So that would give you CCNP. Or even if you just do any one of the concentration, that would give you a specialist for that one. And if you have already done the CL core, then you qualify for the lab exam of the expert level as well. So that is the expert level. So this is about the new certification design we have currently. Now let's talk about this course, video infrastructure implementation. So we have the version 1.0 currently, and that is designed to provide the students with the necessary knowledge and skills to implement a complete Cisco telepresence solution, including telepresence endpoints, integration of premises with cloud solution, meeting solutions, and management softwares. So the knowledge and skills that is required before attending conferencing and streaming fundamentals. Cisco learning offerings that contributes to this prerequisite is these are the suggested courses that would help you as prerequisites before attending this particular training. But as I mentioned, this course, they have not been updated since really long. ICND 1, ICND 2 that is mentioned in the official slides also no longer exists. So in place of this, I would mention CCNA, the new one, the composite CCNA. ICND 1, ICND 2 were the courses which were there before 2020. Similarly, they've mentioned as prerequisite courses as a recommendation, that is CIVND 1, CIVND 2. These are also no longer there. So instead of that, CLFNDU as a foundation course or CL4 is a good start where if you have the knowledge of these courses, you can very well go ahead with VII as well. So the course goal and objective would be to implement basic and advanced telepresence video networks and address converged video infrastructures. This is the course flow. So here basically we will be covering most of the part of expressway. So most of the part of this course is all dependent on expressway. Then we have meeting server, Cisco meeting server, CMS. Then we have meeting solution with telepresence server. Then we have telepresence management suite. We have WebEx and Spark. So this is the course flow